Hello, Andreda here from the Planet 4 team. Today I'm going to walk you through how to create a post in Planet 4. So this is the backend. Here you can see the dashboard of the site. You have two options to create a new post. You can either go on the top here. You have the new button. You have a plus and the new, and you can choose post, or you can have the left side menu. There's the first buttons under dashboard is posts, and then you have the option to add new. So here is the new post. This is the welcoming message for the new WYSIWYG editor. And this is the back end of a new post. What you have to know from the very beginning is that everything you build in here is like in a block. Also, we switched to the WYSIWYG editor, which is what you see is what you get. So the experience of the post you are creating, it will be pretty similar with what it looks like in the front end. So I have prepared a document, a post, and let's start. I will walk you through. So you can copy you can create a post by either, just starting typing in the space. You can copy it from a Word document, from a Google Doc, wherever you have the material prepared. I will copy right now from a Word document. This is my title. You see here the big space at title. Then you have here start typing, start writing or type / to choose a block. I'll make another video about the blocks available. Right now I just want to show you the most important things when creating a post. Okay, what I will do now, I will copy the text. What you have to also know is that if you have in the document, if you have any URLs, they are kept. So you can see I already have them here. And this is already a block. It's identified as a paragraph. For each block, you have a couple of options to transform it into something pretty similar. You can see here on the right side that it's a paragraph. You have some settings you can change for it, like the size, the color settings, some more advanced CSS if you want to add. You can align the text, you can bold, switch it to italic, of course. You can add more URLs if you want, links, and yeah, you have some other more options. Okay, once I click enter, you can see it switched to another block, to another paragraph block. This is how they are called in this editor. Have the ID of the image I want to add here. It's from the media gallery. So there is already an integration with the media gallery, so I don't need to go to the media gallery and download it to my laptop anymore. I can, pull it directly from the media gallery, and this is very interesting. So what I do, I click here on add block and I type image, I type image. Okay, and I click on media library because this is what I want to connect with. Upload from GPI media library because it's not on the WordPress library yet. I have to, pull it from the media library. Then I add here the URL of the image. I wait a couple of seconds. I have this button, you can see insert into WordPress media. What is very nice is that it already pulls the title, the caption, which is edited, which is in the media gallery, in the media library, and you can delete this, or you can edit it if you consider it too long. You also have the alt text, the description, and very important, the credit, which is pulled automatically. You can see the select button is not at this point. You cannot click on it because you'll be able to click on it only after the image is pulled into the WordPress library. Okay, so right now it's in the Greenpeace media library, like from this website. Yeah. Okay, so what I do next, I click insert into WordPress media. I wait a little bit. I click on Media Library and I see my image right here. And then I click on it and then the select button is available. Yeah? You already see it already has the caption. You can, you know, edit from here if you're interested. Okay, next, let me copy some more. Okay, I will just stop here for the purpose of the exercise so I have some time to walk you through other details. Okay, so this is pretty similar with what the post will look like into the front end. You have here some buttons, yeah, on the right side, on top of the page. You have the save draft. You can save it as a draft and, you know, come back to it later. You can preview. You have the preview button. It opens a new page and you can see how it looks like in the front end. It's always a little lazy when I'm also recording. Yeah, so this is how it looks like on the front end. You also see on the front end the photo credit. I think right now it's a bug we have here, which is not, you know, you don't see it here. I think it's a bug. Okay. What's next? Okay. So getting back, okay. You have another button, publish. If you click on it, you have some options to the visibility, to be it public, private, will be only visible to site admins or editors, or to have a password protected. If you password protected it, you will need to use a password, just like say for 1111. Okay, and then the person will need to introduce this password so he can see the content. So maybe this is useful for example, press releases when you have, you know, you need to share it with the journalists, but it's not public yet. I'll switch it to public for now. No, I don't want to publish, so I'm going to close this. Okay. Again, you have here some details. So first, you have the status and visibility. I already talked about this. Then you have the author. If the author is not the one of the person who is writing the blog, you can select another one from here, or you can look if that name is available. If it's not available, then you will have to override it, and you go on the end of the page. You have post articles elements field, and you have author of write, and you write here the name. I'll show you in a bit what changed this, what this changes. Okay, then you have the permalink. You have the option to edit the URL from here and make it, you know, more optimized. So maybe I'll just shorten it a little bit. Yeah, I'll just say justice versus extreme climate disasters. Let's go with that. Then you have the categories. You should know the taxonomy of your site. Let's see what taxonomy this one had. Okay, so, okay. I'll go with energy. The tags are not displayed. So again, you have to know them by heart. I'll just type, okay, and when you start typing, you will see the suggestions. And let's try one more. See, oil, it shows up. Okay, post types, again, it's not a list, you have to know it. There's a setting in the site to, you know, you have a default post type. For this one, it's set as a story. The featured image is already saved, the first image I chose, but you also have the option to replace it. The excerpt, it saves the first 25 words, but if you want to make sure that you won't have, you know, ellipsis or any ampersands or something like that, you can add a little bit more and make sure it's just one short sentence. Discussion, it's a section to allow comments and pingbacks and trackbacks. On the left side, as I was saying, you have the author of write, you have the take action page selector. I will switch this to a page selector so I can show you what that means. Include articles in post. It means that at the end of the post, you'll have related articles. And the background image override, we don't really recommend to use this. Open Graph Social Fields. This is a space where you can edit what information to be shared on social channels if you want it, to be, again, something more engaging or more specific. What else is good to know is there are these buttons on top of the screen on the left. So from here, this is the button to add the block. You have a couple of blocks like most used, Planet 4 blocks, the ones in beta. I'll make another video for these blocks. Most common blocks, formatting, layout elements, and so on, embeds, which you have a lot of options for embedding content and so on. You can also add blocks, by going here, for example. You can see on top of every block there's this button showing up, and you can introduce another block here. What else? This button is the undo button, then you have a redo button. You also have this eye in a circle, which is the content structure. It will give you some information about how many words, how many headings, paragraphs and blocks you have. From here, you have the option to navigate quickly, like if you want to go directly to the image, you can go to the image. And here are the edit and the select tools. And let's quickly go again to preview. It's always taking a bit long. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So you see here the category, the post type, the category, the tags, climate and oil, the tags, then is the title, then you have the author. As I was explaining a little bit earlier, is that I override here, yes, the author. If I delete this and I leave the author from, my name, because I'm the one creating this post, and then I click on preview, you will see that the author name is clickable, and then see, it's clickable. My name now is clickable, and if I open a link in a new tab, it opens my page. Unfortunately, I don't have this on this site, my profile, but you can add an image, and then you will see all the posts by a specific author. But when you use the author override, you don't have the option to click on this. Okay, then you have the date and the number of comments. Another thing I showed you a little bit earlier, it was that this take action page selector, which is this, which is taking the user to a page where normally, a take action page, how it's called, where normally he should have some options, to engage with some content on the website. And this card, this little card as we call it, will, will come down once as the user scrolls down. Okay. So this is the content, the photo, as I was saying, the links, the related articles, just the title, because I don't have any articles related with any of these tags. This is how the content is dynamically pulled. So I don't have any content on this page, any related content. So that's why that space was empty. And here you have the social sharing buttons. Going back a little bit to the post. So right now I hit preview, and if you are ready to publish, you have this, checklist, and then you click once again on publish. It will display here on the left corner, on the bottom of the page, post published, view post. You can click on it, and it will open, and you can see the post you just published. Okay. Let me know if you have any other questions, and see you in the next video, where we will be talking about the blocks available to be used in posts.